Greetings, beautiful beings. It is your girl, Kiandi, aka Wow Moonchild. Yes. I'm coming today because I wanted to talk to you about egg cleansing, spiritual cleansing, using something as simple as an egg. Yeah, an egg, right? I know you're like, that is too simple, right? But yes, all you need is an egg of any color. Get it as close to natural as possible without all of the, preservatives and things that they put into pasteurized eggs. If you can, get some free range eggs. That way, that chicken had the opportunity to actually live a fulfilling life. It got to roam free. It got to eat what chickens eat. It wasn't forced to eat anything that was unnatural. So using this egg and a glass of water. I know you're like, an egg and a glass of water. Why would I need to do a spiritual cleanse with an egg and a glass of water? Well, throughout our existence and our interactions with others, when we're talking to others, when we meet others, when we have disagreements with others, we tend to take those energies and we collect them. They become part of our aura, essentially. They become part of our DNA. Those energies get collected and we carry them with us as we traverse time and space. And we can either affect others with those energies or we can infect others with those energies, right? Yes. So to do an egg cleanse is simply taking this egg, which in many cultures is a sign of new life, new beginnings. And what you're going to do is hold it above all of your chakras or actually physically touching your body. I say listen to your intuition. Always listen to your intuition. Even though I'm giving you these tips, you will speak to 5 other people that do egg cleansings and they all will do it in their own way. Why do they all have different ways of doing it? Because spirit speaks to us in different ways. It's on a wavelength that we can resonate with. It speaks to us internally. It feels right. So do what feels right with these simple tips. What I like to do when I do my egg cleansing is to take the egg and to actually place it on each chakra. Now this I would be placing on my crown chakra. That chakra is my closest connection to divine guidance, those spiritual downloads, that connection to the spiritual realm. And I will actually speak to this egg prior to doing this and let it know what its job is. It's simply an egg without intention. That's where the magic starts. So to give this egg an intention is to simply hold it in my energy and give it, speak to it, or speak internally to the self and allow those energies to permeate through your hands into this egg. This egg's purpose is to cleanse my aura of any negative or stagnant energies that I may have collected on my journey through life. I call upon my angel guides, my ancestors, my spirit guides, and the divine creator to walk with me as I cleanse these energies and remove this stagnant energy from my space, my aura, my cipher, my life. I allow this egg to speak to me clearly and concisely, to give me the messages that I need. Any clarification, confirmation, and or information that I need to be aware of at this time. But not only that, to open roads of opportunity and abundance after this cleansing is done. So shall it be. And then I will allow this egg to sit on my crown. And I will say, I allow you to open my crown chakra, to cleanse my crown chakra, to balance and to align my crown chakra. Taking it to the third eye. I allow this egg to cleanse my chakra, to balance my chakra, and to align my chakra, to remove any negativity, doubt, fear, insecurity, be it self-imposed or otherwise. I allow this egg to cleanse my chakra, to align my chakra, and then I will begin at my crown chakra. At the crown, I will say, I give this egg the permission to aid me in clearing any negative, stagnant energies, be them self-imposed or otherwise, that keep me disconnected from spirit, from source, from divine guidance, divine protection, and divine awareness. I give this egg permission to aid me in opening my third eye chakra, to align and to remove any negative and stagnant energies that keep me from seeing clearly that which is true, that which is intuitively guided to me, and that which is of my greatest good. May this egg cleanse me of any misalignments and allow me to open my third eye to clear and concise vision. I give this egg permission to align, to cleanse, and to remove any negative and stagnant energy from my throat chakra, to allow me to speak my truth clearly and concisely, to stand in my power and to speak it, that which I wish to see manifest into fruition. I give this egg permission to aid me in cleansing, aligning, and removing any negative and stagnant energy from my heart chakra, to allow me to love myself, to honor myself, to trust myself, to believe in myself, and to breathe life in myself every day. And therefore breathing it, speaking it, taking action towards it, and being in alignment with others. Ashe. I give this egg permission to aid me in cleansing, aligning, and removing any negative, stagnant energies from my solar plexus chakra, to allow me to trust my intuitive guidance, my intuitive nudges, and to know without having to know how I know, trusting that nothing is coincidental, and I'm always being led to my greatest good. Remove any blockages, be them self-imposed or otherwise. Ashe. I give this egg permission to cleanse my sacral chakra, to heal any past wounds, misalignments, misuse, misunderstandings, and all of the energies that I've harbored that have kept me from my greatest good, that have kept me disconnected from that which is true and sacred within me, to the power of my womanhood, my motherhood, and my sisterhoods. Please cleanse me of any negative and stagnant energies and open me to balance and abundance, freedom and healing. I give this egg permission to cleanse my root chakra, to cleanse me of any negative and stagnant energies that keep me from being rooted and grounded in the here and now. Anything that has kept me from my connection to Mother Gaia and Father Sky, to the Creator and all that is, to give me the balance to not only be grounded but to ascend. Please remove any negative barriers, stagnant energy, or feelings of lack. Ground me so that my roots are as strong as my limbs. Ashe. Now, once I have run this by all of my chakras and given it the intention of what its job is and its purpose is, I then take it, starting at the crown, going clockwise, allow it to touch your body, your face, your throat, your arms. Allow it to collect all of those energies that you've been carrying with you from other people, places, things, Walmart. Yes, allow this egg to actually touch your body and all the way down to your feet even. I'm not going to show you my feet, but I'll give you the idea of what this is doing. It's collecting all of those energies, all of that yucky stuff that I was carrying in my heart space, you know, from situations, people, places, and things that just weren't in alignment, to cleanse it, take it out. Ugh. Any of those times that I didn't trust my intuition, any blockages that I may have there, any place that your body is telling you to just hover it or hold it against your body, just honor that. There's no time limit. This is the self-care, this is the nurturing, this is the checking in with the body, this is how Spirit is speaking to you through you. It doesn't always have to be outside of self. So allowing it just to rest on all of those chakras. If you need to move the energies around, do that. And all the way down to your root, between your legs, on your goodies. All of that, because all of that has been in some way affected by the energies surrounding us in the world, in our ciphers, in our lives, right? So then we take this egg that has gathered all of those energies and release it. Into the water. Now, this is where you have to really align with your spirit and trust what is coming through these messages. First and foremost, what you do want to see, trying to get this to focus on the water, but you see how there's really not much going on with this particular one. I mean, there is some clouding. Let me block this light. It's just not going to block this ring light. But if you can see the clouding in the bottom, there are these lines, these little lines, these little spikes with these balls on the end of the spikes. To me, and how I interpret it, that is your spirit guides. That's them around you. And I'll add some pictures from other cleansings that I've done. I really need to get this lower. Give me just a second. I'll show you pictures from other cleansings that I've done. But what I've noticed is that these little lines here, reaching up from the bottom, are usually around something that depicts, my energy. That to me denotes the spiritual guidance, the protection, But this cloudiness, it's like right above the yolk. The good thing is that the yolk has settled at the bottom. That is a sign that I'm definitely guarded, protected spiritually, but I'm grounded, There's nothing in limbo. When the egg is floating on the top, there's a lot of resistance to its natural flow. So you want to be mindful of where that yolk ends or where it lands in the water. If it lands in the middle, there's still some resistance, some cleansings that may need to be done to aid you in this cleanse. This is not an end-all be-all in divination, in coming into contact with your spirit and allowing those interpretations, those intuitive nudges and guidance to come through. But it's in conjunction with other methods. Let me point out something else. Usually there are bubbles on the top. And the bubbles on the top denote to me like eyes. The world is watching. There's some big ones here. So there are at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places, and that could be the 5 places of social media or 5 places where people are able to see my work. So that could be my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook, my all of these social media outlets, these ways that people can view my work, and it is getting out there. So, but if there is anything that is like red in the bottom, if your yolk has any black spots, any red spots, things of that nature, things that catch your attention, those things that catch your attention, like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right, trust that. And also the colors of those things. Now we have the yellow of the oak. The yolk. We have the yellow of the oak. We have the yellow of the yolk to signify our intuitive nature. We are intuitive by nature. However, If it has like red specks in it, you may really need to make your meditation focused around grounding, because the red is the color of the root chakra. That may be an area of concern. You know, if you see like an orange hue, then your sacral chakra may be of concern. You know, it may need more attention, a little more focus to help balance and align that. You can do this as often as you possibly would like to. It is just a way that you can check in with the self and really get a clear vision as to what is going on internally, spiritually. So the egg cleanse allows you to be able to tap in with the self, tap into the self. Allows spirit to speak to you. You see that? Trying to get it where it's not. You see that? To me, I can almost see this spirit guide. I see something that looks very much like a boat here. I hope you can see that. It's almost like the sail. Trying to get it from as many angles as I can. It's really hard to do this video to actually show you what I'm looking at. So I see this sail, and it actually looks like a sailboat. So I may be doing some traveling overseas soon. That'd be nice. Or to some place that has water, where I will see boats. But I'm not seeing anything that's causing alarm. I can see hearts. I actually even see a person waving. It's like they're waving their hands. I see not only one spirit, but 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm seeing a lot of roads. Looks like cars on roads. Can you see that? Can you see the boat now? Trying to get it at an angle where you can see these like little roads. They look like, can't really see, but you can see. See that person down there? There's even things that you can see in the yolk. Sometimes I've seen faces within the glass, an actual reflection of a person's face. That's when I'm snapping pictures of these. So it's like a roadmap as to what your spirit is your subconscious is connecting with, what needs to be cleansed, what needs to be brought to our attention. The egg cleanse is a good way to get clear. Do I want to travel? It's a good time now, obviously. It's to make that part of an intention that I set forth and put out there into the ether. To get clear on what it is I'm actually seeking. Because the only times that we see a lot of chaos in our world is because our thoughts, our mind is in chaos. We don't have a specific train of thought with an intention, with the focus, taking action towards that focus to create an outcome. Do you have to work yourself to the bone? Absolutely not. But you do have to be able to envision what it is you want to see manifest now. I have been thinking about going to the beach. So it's not coincidental to me that I'm seeing boats and roads and lots of people, cars, a lot of traveling. Can I do that now? Absolutely. Am I going to? Absolutely. Because I'm trusting my spirit. I'm allowing myself to be guided. I'm allowing myself to heal, to cleanse, and to check in with the self. Check in with me. Check in with what my spirit needs at this time. What my mind needs at this time. The rest that I need at this time. The solitude or the interaction that I need at this time. But to also take the time to honor all that you've collected along the way, but have a focused release point when it's no longer time to carry those things with you. So, doing an egg cleanse is an awesome way to connect with your spiritual guides, ancestors, angel guides, divine creator within the self. It's going to give you all of the answers that you seek. Ask the questions and take the opportunity with techniques like this to get confirmation. Blessed be. And so shall it be, right? Ashe. So, I do hope that this was informative for anybody that hasn't done it before. If you do try it out, do let me know how this worked out for you. What did you see? What was your interpretation? Did you get any confirmation or clarification? Let me know how this worked out for you. And until next time, remember, life's tricky, baby. Stay in your magic like a wild moon child. Yeah. And I am back. I wanted to come on here and also discuss with you how to dispose of your egg cleanse, spiritual egg cleanse, leftovers. So once you got the egg, you've done all the process, you've examined it and got the interpretation of what you need to see, whatever it is you were asking to see from the cleanse, whatever you were asking to be removed from the cleanse. You then want to either take it away from your house first, drop in a little few sprinkles of salt in there. That protects your energy from other people wherever you're going to dump it or remove it. However, you don't want to just go outside the door and just toss it anywhere really close where you're going to be moving through that space on a regular basis. You want to really put it somewhere where it's heavy traffic or it's very, very light traffic, if any. Like myself, I would take it out into this field that is beside my home, and just walk and discard it that way. Or if you don't want to take it outside or remove it, or take it and go outside with it, you can also use that same technique, sprinkling the salt on it, saying your piece, so shall it be, and discarding it in the garbage disposal, and running some water and allowing it to flow. And yes, so I wanted to make sure that I did touch base with how what you do with the remains of this technique. So do let me know in the comments down below if you use this technique, and what you saw. I will be attaching some pictures of a few other egg cleanses that I've done, and the interpretations that I've gotten, and what I saw. So do stay tuned for those pictures, and thank you again for joining me at Wild Moonchild Style. It was a pleasure, and hit that subscribe.